Good evening, I'm meteorologist Karen Williams, and boy, is a difference out there if you stepped outside. It already feels like the upper 20s to low 30s in most of our viewing area. We're looking at, it feels like 31 in Kosciuszko and Starkville, feels like 30 in Greenwood, it feels like 29 in Clarksdale, and feels like 28 in Tunica. Now, by tomorrow, it's going to really feel quite cold out there, especially with those winds, and that's because we had a passage of a front. We'll have your full forecast coming up as the Delta News at 10 weekend edition starts now.
News that works for you. This is the Delta News at 10.
Well, Andronita, we have slowly temperatures dropping throughout the day, and now temperatures are pretty much in the 30s. Now, when you step out tomorrow morning, you're going to need that coat and perhaps that cup of coffee. We'll have your out-the-door forecast after the break. Taking a look at the weather headlines, we had a cold and windy start for the last day of January. Now, when we get into February tomorrow, it's going to be really cold out there. We're going to be dealing with wind chills in the morning. And then for the rest of the week, we're looking at dry conditions, but the next weather maker will be here by about Thursday or Friday. Now, as we look at our satellite and radar, again, we have cloudy conditions out there. There are a few showers that are off to the east. Parts of Tupelo and Aberdeen are dealing with a few light showers, a few little sprinkles here and there. But for our immediate area, we're just dealing with some clouds. Now, as we look at our radar and clouds here, again, this is the weather maker that came through yesterday that opened up the door for the colder air. Now, this is a substantial system here because of the fact that off to our extreme north, like areas of Illinois and Michigan, and off to our mid-Atlantic, they're dealing with snow and the wintry mix. They're looking at big loads of snow, anywhere from about a foot to a foot and a half. We don't have to worry about that, but we do have to deal with some wraparound clouds as we look in our northern sections here. Parts of Tunica and Oxford may see a few snow flurries tomorrow, but nothing that's going to be sticking. It's just going to be the passing conversational type snow flurries that will be moving into the area. Now, looking at your out-the-door forecast, when you step outside tomorrow morning, be sure to put on a heavy coat tomorrow. Don't be cute out there and wear a little jacket. You're going to need to be wrapped up because it's only going to be 36 degrees in the morning. Then by noon, we'll get to 46 degrees, but you factor in the winds, it's really going to be biting tomorrow. And then by 5 p.m., 45 degrees. Now, looking at the low temperatures tonight will be about in the mid-30s, but factor in those clouds. Those clouds are going to serve as a blanket, and with those clouds serving as a blanket, the temperatures aren't going to dip as far as they would normally be if we had clear skies. 35 degrees for Carrollton, 35 for Kosciuszko. Highs tomorrow will be in the 40s. We're looking at Batesville 43 and Indianola at 46. Warm spot would be McGee at 50 degrees. Temperature differences, we're looking at 18 degrees cooler in Clarksdale than what it was yesterday, and also 18 degrees cooler down in Vicksburg. Now, as we look at the temperature map here, you can see a good chunk of real estate here in the United States is pretty much in the 20s and 30s, so it is pretty cold out there. We're going to put our future tracker into motion here, and again, you can see the winds are coming down from the north. These are Canadian winds that are bringing in that colder, drier air, and again, that's that wraparound moisture that I talked about that may be sneaking back in to give us some snow flurries for a few areas in our map here. Now, looking at the temperature trend here, the warmest day will be on Thursday, but again, those temperatures will be coming down toward the end of the week with the passage of the next system. Again, we're looking at Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, chances for rain. Looking at your forecast, 36 degrees, mostly cloudy and cold, windy conditions. And then for your Monday, we'll have mostly sunny, much colder, it'll be windy, 48 degrees. And then looking at your forecast for Tuesday, it'll be 49 degrees. And Antonita, that is Groundhog Day. So don't take the word of a rodent for your forecast. It'll be 49 degrees. It'll be that chilly start. And then by Wednesday, 55 degrees. We'll warm a little bit, but we'll have the next system to move in by the end of the week.